Are you an employer looking to cut down costs in your business, but you just don't want to make compromises on the software that you use? We all understand that productivity software are meant to boost our productivity. But what happens when productivity software end up being more expensive than we can possibly imagine? How much money do you spend on productivity software? Some of them range into more than thousands of dollars for yearly subscriptions. If you're a big business raking in billions of dollars in revenue every year, then it would not be an issue for you. But what about if you're a small business and you don't make that much money a year or even in a month? Can you afford to pay for these softwares? Think about it. Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Recruit Tech on the Wealth Bankers Career Channel. I'm your host Nana K, and today we're going to be talking about 5 free productivity software that will give some of the most popular commercial brands a run for their money. Now, without much ado, let's dive right in.
Every business needs a suite of office software that can handle essential tasks. Although there are some very popular options to select from online, I would recommend LibreOffice. LibreOffice comes packed with a word processing application known as Writer, a spreadsheet application called Calc, and a presentation application called Impress. It also comes with a database application known as Base. This office suite is built around the open document format, and it is free to download and use. LibreOffice can be used to open some Microsoft Office files. For a free software, LibreOffice is feature-rich and can be used to accomplish most office tasks with relative ease. You can download the software at www.libreoffice.org. The software has comprehensive documentation to help anyone get started. The software is currently available in over 100 different languages. The second software on our list is Paint.net. Paint.net is a free image and photo editing software that runs mainly on the Windows operating system. Paint.net is a free graphic editor software that can handle most graphic editing tasks. Even though it is not as powerful as Photoshop, Paint.net is very good and very handy. There are several plugins available online on the Paint.net forum. Some of these plugins expand the capabilities of the software. Paint.net is open source and was initially created as a more powerful version of Microsoft Paint. Although it is lacking in some features, it has some great image editing tools and also supports the use of layers. What this software lacks in features, it makes up for in its lightweight nature. Paint.net can run on almost all PCs, even those with lower specifications. You can download this software at getpaint.net and comes with documentation that can easily help you get started with the software. If you just got a new PC, you know how frustrating it is to go through the installation process for some of your favorite programs and applications. This is where Nanite comes into play. Nanite is a free software that helps you install some of your favorite programs and apps with ease. Nanite has a list of some of the most commonly used software applications. All you need to do is select the apps you want to install on your PC and download the installer that is generated once you are done. Run the installer and all the apps you selected would be installed onto your PC. This process saves you a lot of time since you do not have to download and install apps one by one. To use this software, go to nanite.com. The fourth item on our list is 7-Zip. 7-Zip is a free file archiving utility. It is used to compress and extract files from various compression formats such as the .zip and .raw and 7-Zip's own 7Z format. As stated earlier, 7-Zip is free and open source. You can download 7-Zip at 7zip.org. final entry on our list is the very popular Dropbox. Dropbox is a cloud-based workspace that helps individuals and teams work more effectively on projects. Dropbox creates folders on a user's computer that can be used to store files and folders of projects that can then be shared with others. Users who have access to these folders can also make adjustments to the files in these folders. Once the adjustments are made, the files are synchronized to Dropbox servers and other computers that have access to that project. You can store your personal information on your work computer and retrieve it with ease when you get home. And all this without the need to physically copy the files to some form of external storage device. Although Dropbox does have paid plans and packages, there is a free version for individuals. This free version can store up to 2 GB worth of data. Unless you plan to store huge files and folders, the free package is going to be ideal for you. You can download Dropbox at dropbox.com. You can also find Dropbox on Android and iOS.
Well folks, this brings us to the end of today's episode of Recruiting. I know you enjoyed this topic very well, and I know that you've been given a new lease on life concerning the productivity software that you can use for your business. You no longer have to pay for productivity software when you know that there are free alternatives out there. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If there are other productivity software you feel could have been added to the list, let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more great content. I'm your host Anaki, and I look forward to seeing you for the next video.